Kourtney Kardashian is potentially pregnant with baby number 4.
Ooh, and Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin spotted sobbing in New York.
Oh, goodness. Plus, Wilmer is planning on asking Demi an important question. We're talking about all of these things right now on Hollyscoop's Moments of the Week. Happy weekend, you guys. Welcome to Hollyscoop's Moments of the Week. I'm Madison Hill.
And I'm Chanel Hurlin.
The first thing we're talking about is Kourtney Kardashian because there was a crazy rumor story flying around this week. A source recently reported to OK Magazine that everyone is, quote, whispering that Kourtney is pregnant with baby number 4.
Okay.
Mind blown.
Okay.
These whispers started when just a few weeks ago, Kourtney was seen out looking a little plumper in the tummy area than normal. The source went on to say, quote, it was strange to see because she's usually so perfectly svelte. I feel like Kourtney is in an unfortunate situation. Hello, I couldn't even get that out. Because she is, she has the most kids, so I feel like she's the most fertile. People automatically go from 0 pregnant.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, if she is pregnant, I'm not surprised.
Right.
It's like you've said, it's not like crazy information.
Exactly.
The family's definitely growing by the minute.
Exactly. If this information is true, that leads us to the question, who is the father?
That is the question.
That is the big question on our minds. So we would assume that it would be Kourtney's now ex-boyfriend of 2 years, Eunice Benjama. They obviously went their separate ways this week. As you know, we've reported this week how we thought that they were broken up for a couple days, but really they've been broken up for a month. So it has been pretty crazy. So that would be before Kourtney was spotted out with the bump, so you guys know where we're going with this one. People think that Kourtney is pregnant with Scott Disick's baby. A source reported to the magazine that Scott and Kourtney have, quote, been meeting up on the down low for a while now, and the source says that this alleged Kourtney and Scott hookup took place on a, quote, recent trip to Mexico. The source said, quote, they made it look like a family trip because their kids were there, but they hooked up.
Okay, if it is Scott's baby, I'm not going to be mad about it.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
I love these two together. Going back on old episodes, yes, there's been drama, there's up and down, but it's almost like they're just meant to be together. They're always coming back together.
They try to fight it.
They've got a cute little friendship / maybe love going on now. I wouldn't be mad about it.
I wouldn't be mad about it either. So, of course, we don't know exactly when this trip happened, but Hollywood Life did go on to report that the two were in Mexico with their significant other just days apart. So it sounds like there might have been some overlapping where this little hookup could have went down. Kourtney was seen, though, this week kind of looking like, who knows if this is actually the case. She did have a girls' night with Larsa Pippen right after news broke of her and Eunice's breakup. And then she was also seen at Kylie Jenner's 21st birthday celebration at the end of the week. And she was definitely enjoying herself.
Oh, yes.
So she partook in some adult behavior.
You've actually created your own little name here, Scourtney,
yes,
right?
Kourtney. But I will say, the two were all about each other at the party. So who knows really what's going on? Yeah. This might be a rumor. They might have made the baby that night. We don't know. I'm just calling it now. I think regardless, a reconciliation between these two,
we'd love it.
It's coming.
We're going to be fine
with
it. We're really going to be fine.
Okay, next we're going to talk about what went down with Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin this week. So TMZ reported that while Justin and Hailey were out for a bike ride in New York City, they randomly stopped for a major cry session. This was really, really odd, especially because Hailey posted that infamous hot tub picture on her Instagram story just hours before this whole breakdown happened with the caption, "My love." So TMZ reported that at one point, Hailey was reportedly hugging Justin and wiping tears from his eyes, and at another, they looked like they were praying. So something was like weird, right? You saw the pictures.
Yeah, and I actually spoke about this yesterday. I'm all about a good cry. We all sometimes just need a good cry, let it out. There's no biggie with that. So the fact that they were crying is not the problem. It's that when you're such a celebrity and such a high profile, to break down and be crying in front of everybody in public, it's like, we're going to talk about it. We're going to ask questions. Like, why just have a little sit down there in front of everybody and cry?
Exactly.
I just don't get it.
And I think why we were so concerned is because now this is the second time that this has happened. Remember when Justin and Hailey just recently got engaged, she was seen outside of her apartment on the phone crying. And this outburst took place on their 1-month engagement anniversary. So obviously we were all like, something's going on with these two, right? And then later in that day, Hailey was seen at a cafe with Justin where she was the one breaking down. So,
a public setting.
Exactly.
A cafe.
What's with the public displays
Why
of
not
crying?
go home? Like,
Exactly.
Brooklyn's around the corner.
Exactly. But later in the week, Justin cleared things up to TMZ. He said that he was just having a, quote, bad day. So yeah, I guess everything's fine. But it's definitely a little odd.
Yeah, in my mind, I'm just thinking, like, are you questioning the engagement? Are you questioning getting married? Are you questioning being together, your love? Like, what is going on? Is there regret? Is there confusion? Like,
right. Because
why are you crying?
I just still think there's a little more to the a bad day thing, because I agree. You can go home and have a bad day.
Yeah.
You don't need to break down in public.
Yeah. So I just hope for their sake, because I just accepted that Jelena was over. Now we've just accepted that these two are really cute together. So please, we cannot go through a breakup here.
Chanel's heart cannot take it.
I cannot deal.
Now, my heart is bursting at this last story, you guys. An insider for In Touch magazine said that Demi's relapse, quote, brought her and Wilmer back together. And like I always say, you guys know I love when first loves find their way back. So I am just beaming with this news, because as a result of the two coming together during this time of crisis, apparently both Wilmer and Demi are revisiting the idea of a future together.
Yeah, I love this, especially because we saw how in love they were in her documentary that was on YouTube. That love, it's just...
You can just see it.
You
like
can just see it.
When they see each other
Beautiful.
for the first time in that documentary after a long time, like they are immediately...
together.
I love it. It just makes me so happy. So, but not only are they considering just getting back together in their relationship, they're also thinking about taking it one step further and talking about marriage. The source went on to say, quote, they found their way back to each other, so something good has to come out of this nightmare. Now, I will say, although this makes me really happy, I think Demi needs to focus on getting healthy and staying that way for right now. But of course, once that happens, it's okay to think about, you know, that future step. I think that's all right.
I think, if anything, this will just push her in the right direction.
I think so too. You know, a little motivation.
Yeah, him being back in her life, focusing on love and being happy. I think this is all just taking her on the right path. Sure, the wedding can wait a little bit. Maybe the engagement can wait a little bit. But if it helps her get better, then
I completely
we
agree.
are there for this.
Exactly. And just like you said, in her documentary, she made it clear that she'll always love him. And he feels the same way. The source went on to say, quote, he truly loves Demi and she loves him. And I love them together. And you love them together. We love here at Hollyscoop, you guys. All right, let us know what you think about all of these stories that went down this week. Talk about the rumor that Kourtney Kardashian is pregnant with Scott's baby number 4.
Kourtney.
And what do you think about Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin being seen sobbing in New York? What was going on? Do you buy that Justin was just having a bad day? And last but not least, what do you think about Wilmer planning on proposing to Demi once she's happy and healthy? Talk it out down there in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys here next time on Hollyscoop's Moments of the Week. Bye, guys.
Bye.